Guys, I just left the gym Saturday morning, heading over to meet Cody and give him the new bike. So I'll be dropping a video soon. And I was thinking about what I call the slippery slopes of life. You got to be careful in life. If you are on a good streak, like I am going to the gym, I'm afraid to not go because so many times in my life, I spent 7.5 years in a dojo training. I didn't plan it, but I just didn't go in one day and I never went back. Or I hadn't smoked in years, and we're at Unadilla, and I thought it'd be a good idea to smoke a cigar, so I smoked one, and then I smoked them daily for 3 years. So it can come in many forms, these slippery slopes, these attacks from the devil. It could come in overeating. It could come from drinking. You know, you're out with some buddies, like, and you haven't drank for a while. Hey, have one drink. Next thing you know, you're on a three-year streak. So beware of these slippery slopes and traps of life that can set you up for failure. And it can come in many forms. It can come in the form of alcohol, drugs, laziness, procrastination. If you want to know what God's will for your life is, if you're unsure what God's will for your life is, I always like to say, if you're struggling with that and you don't feel like you know what God's will for your life is, the easy thing to do is just do what's not God's will. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't be over drinking and drugging. It's all right there in the Bible and Proverbs. What I like to call the manual for good living. I'm no Bible thumper, but I've learned a lot of good things listening to the Bible on CD while I'm driving, instead of polluting my mind with what is on the radio and the news. So get out there and do the next right thing. And if you're struggling with that, don't do the next wrong thing. And I think you know what that is. Sometimes in life we need to hit the pause button. What do I mean by that? Well, when I was 45 years old, I kind of actually I was 43, and I kind of hit a wall in my life after 20 years of being in the computer industry, and I kind of didn't want to do what I was doing anymore. So I decided I'd take 3 months off of work and not do anything I didn't want to do. And ask yourself, when's the last time your life, usually when you're in high school, maybe you get summer off and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But when we become adults, we get married, we have kids, you end up doing a lot of things that you don't want to do. So if you get the chance somehow to take some time off and spend some time with yourself, some quiet time, and fill your life with the things that you don't want to do. For me, the things that you want to do, which for me was I'd get up early. I used to train with Gerald Rothman Jr., former factory Honda, successful road racer, won Daytona against Miguel de Hamel back in the 90s. But I trained with him. We'd go to the gym, we'd go riding every morning, and he'd go to work at 9 o'clock. And I would go to the farm and work to either, have breakfast, take a nap, or work on a project at the farm, like building the pond or improving the house or whatever. And I ended up filling up my life with the things that I loved. And I realized, hey, I don't want to spend the rest of my life pushing a pencil and fixing broken computers. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. And I ended up buying this tated factory over here and spending 10 years restoring it, and filled my life with the things that I enjoy doing. I love working on old buildings. I love running heavy equipment. I love trailer right back there that I built and restored, and ride motorcycles every day. And now I'm going in here to give this young man who's got a 1-year-old son and probably couldn't afford to buy it for $10. He bought a raffle ticket and won a brand new 2023.5 factory edition. So let's go in, say hello to Cody, and give him his new bike. So here we go, going in. We're gonna meet Cody for the first time. What's happening, Junior? Big day today, huh?
That's it.
Here, hold this 1 second.
Yeah, I got you.
Cody, how are you?
How's it going?
Pleased to meet you, brother.
You as well.
Are you as excited? You're probably more excited than I am today.
I'm really excited. So is he.
That's awesome. How old is he?
He's one.
One. How are you? Pleased to meet you.
Good, Melissa.
Pleased to meet you, Melissa.
You too.
So, you race, right?
I do, yeah.
What series are you competing in?
I don't really compete much anymore, but I do a lot of one-off woods races.
Okay.
So
Like J-Days and that kind of stuff?
J-Days, I race mostly Nitro nowadays, but...
Excellent. You probably know a bunch of the guys that we know, and Junior sponsors a couple of J-Day racers. And Grady Hall
guys, yeah.
Yeah. Pachico's and Kyle McDonald. He runs the Nitro series too. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
What are you riding now?
I have a 23 Gasgas 125.
Perfect. So you got the best of both worlds.
Matches perfectly.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I hope it treats you well and you have a lot of fun with it. If you want to get a Kaplan Cycles graphics kit for it, I'll give you a free graphics kit with the bike. I'm also giving you a whole bunch of Mo Tool products with it, and also the Supermoto set. And the best part about this is I'm going to give you you have my cell phone number. I want to go to the Canning Speed Establishment with you, and we'll go to the school together. It's a one-day event. It's on Wednesday. Hopefully you can go. Chris Canning and Keith Johnson run it. It's about 30 miles north of here at the Southwick track. So if you're doing any JD events, they'll teach you all the best lines and everything like that. It's a lot of fun. And then there's a Penguin Road Racing School. If you want to go to the Penguin Road Racing School, you have all the tires and everything you need. I have a scholarship for you to the road racing school too. So it's not just the bike, you're getting the Supermoto kit, the Mo Tool stuff. I'm gonna give you a Kaplan Cycles team graphics kit. I highly recommend you take these plastics off and just put them in a box. So if you ever sell the bike, you can take your team kit off and put that on the bike. It'll be nice and fresh. This is a really special, factory edition kit right here. And
Yeah,
I don't know if we'll be able to get those down the road.
You can't get it.
You can get them, but they're $1,300 for the full kit and dealer net.
So let's take it off.
Yeah, they're infused in the plastics, and then the plastics themselves are protected. Only KTM Group reproduces them, and you need the special equipment to infuse them like that. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So Cody, just give me your rider number and the name you want on there, and Christy will do the kit for you. Put your rider numbers on there. So it's so you get a full factory sponsorship, basically. If you want to do a moto event, we're actually going to be at the Northeast Regional Vet Championship at Southwick next weekend with all the Gasgas awnings and the team and the mechanics. If you want to come and ride under the big tent with us, you're welcome to.
That'd be sick.
It's next Saturday. Anybody who's watching this, it's the Southwick National Track. They're doing the Northeast Regional Vet Championship there. There'll be classes for the young guys and all the way up to 60-year-old riders. There's a big party Saturday night. We're sponsoring Neville Bradshaw on a brand new 2024 Gasgas 250 and a bunch of other riders, but mainly Neville. We're flying him over from the UK, and Factory Connection stepped up, is doing a full factory 8-kick suspension for him. The Wizard's doing the Super Tune on the bike. It's a brand new 24 that Junior just took out of the crate, and Mo Tool is sponsoring us with all the fuel, all the fluids. So we're giving Neville basically a factory ride for the Southwick National. So hope to see the Southwick National Track Northeast Regional Vet Championship. He's got a good shot at it, but Keith Johnson's a local favorite who beat Brown last year at Loretta. So it's going to be a great event. Hope to see you all there. So thanks for watching. God bless America, and good luck with your new bike.
Thank you.